ahead our paradigm like they did in ancient Kemet. We need to be able to master the 5 domains. The first one is the mineral domain. That's understanding the earth, all the minerals, the sun, the atmosphere, what's here. Religion won't do that. It's spookism. It's belief system. Then we say you need to, after the mineral domain, master the plant domain. Become a herbologist. Know how the herbs are here, the plants are here to aid us. Religion won't deal with that. They won't deal with the herbs. Religious people are the sickest people on the planet. Christianity ain't liberating nobody. It's keeping you sick. High blood pressure. Islam. It's all of those religions. The third domain, understand the animal domain. A lot of them just want to eat the animals. They don't want to study them, brother. But it's a Western paradigm. I think that God just made us superior over them. No, we're supposed to share the planet with these animals. You understand? Share. That's a respect. Religion's not going to teach you that. And then the fourth domain is the human domain. Master understanding humans. We knew that we were divine at one time. And the Bible, I think the only person divine is JC. Okay, everybody else is born in sin. We don't teach nobody's born in sin. You're born a divine being. A divine being. So you're at a handicap if you're born in sin already. So no, we're born as divine beings, divine spiritual beings. And we are just like the next room. We can manipulate energy. I think that we are.
And then we want to go deep into Kemet to show brothers and sisters that this spiritual concept existed for thousands of years. We're going to deal with what our ancestors left us. We're going to do a comparative analytical analysis because we want you to put this in your own mental court of law. We've heard white folks' side of the story, is that right? See our African ancestors' side of the story. And then you put it in your own Maatian court of law. And then you judge it for yourself. I'm not here for you to believe what I say. I did not come for that. We'll keep that up to the Negro preacher, not the liberating preacher, fleecing you for all your money in the name of God. What we want you to do is to think. Because once you start thinking about what has happened, what has taken place, then you will be able to see that spiritual light through the needle's eye. It will come to you in a rays of light. And then we want to go.
So what's the meaning of Kemet?
Kemet means the black land.
The black land.
Yes. Another name for the land was Tameri, which means the twice beloved land. You see? And that was the northeastern section of the whole nation known as Smai Tawi, the united two lands, upper and lower. So they say modern day, they say upper and lower Egypt. Yeah. But no, it's what we call Kenset with Kemet. Kenset is what they call Nubia, Kenset, Kush, and Kemet, the 3 Ks. That's real KKK.
Serious thing, yeah.
You know,
KKK.
Yeah. And Kemet, what they now call Egypt. Kenset, which is now called Nubia or Sudan.
And
Kush, which is the proper name for the place now called Ethiopia in the Greek vernacular and Abyssinia in the Roman vernacular.
So what's the meaning of Kemet?
Old heads, my peers and above, most of them, we have to write them off. The only reason why we are enslaved right now is because our minds are enslaved. Nobody has physical chains on us. It's because of the education we've received. If we rechange our education through the Nature and the legacy, then we empower ourselves to take control of ourselves. We have the richest continent, but yet we're the poorest people. Don't you see something wrong with that phenomenon? We were the smartest people on the planet, and now we're at the bottom of the literacy rate. Isn't there something wrong with that? That means somebody else is in control of our mind. And again, religion is one of the number one things during the Piscean age from 2000 on that's locked our minds into somebody else's paradigm. They haven't been offered anything else, and we don't have institutions in place to give them an alternative. So that's what has to happen. These young people now need to learn these skills so that they can give the next generation an alternative. Old heads, my peers.
They remove the sacred womb of the woman. Of course, they pay lip service to her as Mary. But you see, in our culture, you have Ast, who's a mother, Asar, the father, and Heru, the holy child. You have a holy mother, holy child, holy father.
Yes.
That's balance. How come the woman becomes a ghost?
Yeah, we always ask that question.
Well, of course, because you see, in the patriarchal systems, the woman is always put down.
Yes.
You know, they just give her lip service, but they do not exalt her. But African culture is matrilineal and matrifocal. The mother does matter.
Of course.
And if you have a system of belief that does not include the mother, you're going to have what we have today.
Problem.
The problem we have today. They remove the sacred womb of the...
Right now, the Wazungu, the Europeans, have taken over the study of ancient Egypt. Almost every book you can buy on ancient Egypt is by a European. And 99.9% of these Europeans are professing that the ancient Egyptians were white people. They even got a new movie come out, The Gods of Egypt, all white cast. It just did a movie last year that didn't make much money. All white cast, blacks were only slaves. Right now, the Wazungu, the Europeans, have taken over.
You see, today, that land is inhabited by people whose religion indicates that they should not even be there, because all of those emblems, all of those statues are referred to as idols, and they're considered to be haram. So what are you doing in a place full of idols and have your craftsmen copying them when it's against your religion? Oh, there's money to be made. There's bakshish. There's money to be made by selling the artifacts of ancient African.
They know history, and they're waking up. You see, whoever controls the education controls the minds of your children. You have to understand, we come from an enslaved system. Right now, our former enslaver is still in charge of our education, from pre-K all the way to PhD. And so you're asking how hard is it to liberate ourselves? Come on, I went to independent black schools. The independent black colleges, it's just a Negro institution. It's a white institution with a Negro facade. They're not teaching you to liberate yourself. They're teaching you to get a good job. We got a whole industry that we need to take control of. We need to take control of our images. That's books that we need to write from our perspective. We control the photography. We need to move in and take control of what's going on in these museums. We need to house these trips. We need to take control of our educational system. They know that our present-day educational system here in America and in the Western world is a system set up to enslave, imprison the mind, and retard your consciousness. As a result, we are upside down, inside out, and backwards, which really means that even if you were given some really good and liberating information, you would not be able to use it. I am proposing a new but ancient revolutionary Medu Neter educational system based upon the ancient wisdom of the Happy Valley. All of the ancient indigenous ancestral traditions of the African continent can root us in part with our culture. The Medu Neter roots us in an unlimited reservoir of knowledge and wisdom from this world and beyond, from a Ma'atian perspective. This Ma'at center teaches good character, balance, well-being, and this wisdom is etched on stone in our present-day educational system here in America and in the Western world.